Hello and welcome to my channel. I am Gemma Lonsdale, life coach and psychic medium, and I am here today to share with you some wisdom from Chester Bennington from Linkin Park, who wants to give you some insight into what you really need to look for whenever you're looking for a relationship or whenever you're looking to welcome love into your life, how you can evaluate the right people, and how to get things off on the right foot. If this is the first time that you're coming across my content, it is so good to have you here. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow me. You can also follow me on TikTok as well for more short form content, and then at least you'll get notified whenever there's new content available. Because I'm a psychic medium, a lot of my content really comes from the spirit realm. I'm always connecting to different people. Chester Bennington from Linkin Park has been with me for a very long time now, quite a number of years. He helps me not only on my own personal journey through life, but he also gives me inspiration and knowledge to pass on to you guys as well to help you along yours. So there are three things that he really wanted to share in regards to your search for love. You know, if you're looking to welcome love into your life, you're looking for that big love that is really going to sweep you off your feet, and you want to form a long-lasting permanent partnership with somebody, there's a couple of things that he has really recommended that you take on board. The first thing that he is really encouraging you to consider is looking at the contents of the person's heart and soul and trying not to focus too much on appearances. And I know that we live in a material world. Appearances are really important. Aesthetics are really important. But actually, we shut ourselves off from a lot of different opportunities whenever we're only focused on what the person looks like first and foremost, rather than focusing on, are we vibing energy wise? You know, are they a really good person? Are they going to do the right things by me? Do they have, high morals? All of these different things. And one of the things that he actually said is about how our personal appearance is really changeable. You know, we can gain weight, we can lose weight, we can change the color of our hair, but also people experience things that might cause them to be disfigured and things like that. So if we're focusing more on the material aspects of a person, and this I suppose is where online dating becomes quite of a challenge, because we are really focused on the appearance. It's hard to base a judgment on a person because we're looking at their photos. Like, we are basing it on their appearance, but try to see past that, because the person's heart and soul is really something that is more of a constant, and that their essence is less likely to change. That's what Chester said. So although we might have fluctuations of who we are as a person, the essence of us is one of those things that really stays pretty constant through our whole life. The next thing that he is really wanting to focus on is the dynamic between the feminine and masculine energy. Now, if you haven't come across these energies before, or this is the first time that you're hearing this, we all have both. Just because you are a female, for example, doesn't mean that you only have feminine energy. We both have like a mixture of the two. It's really important to be balanced, and if you're a female, to be in your feminine essence more and to be associating with your feminine energy more, because that is where you're going to create, and it's where you are going to be attracting people towards you. So as a feminine energy, you are supposed to be telling the universe what you want, and then it will draw the right people to you. You become a magnet, basically, to bring those people closer towards you. And if you are somebody that associates with the masculine energy, that's not just men. You could be a woman that associates more with the masculine energy. But if you find that you associate more with that energy, you're going out and you're creating things, you're making things happen. Think about the peacock that fans its tail and it dances around and it shakes to try and capture the attention of the female. That's really your role. You're the pursuer. You should be going after the female. You should be trying to make sure she notices you, because really it should be the feminine energy that is selecting the masculine energy, not the other way around. And I think as a society, one of the things that Chester had really shown me was there's some form of imbalance where we've got a lot of women, or a lot of people that associate with feminine energy, that are chasing down these masculines whenever it's the wrong dynamic. The feminine energy is drawing things to her. If you think about your magnetism and you also think about your ability to manifest, that is what you're actually supposed to be doing as well, even when it comes to relationships. You tell the universe what it is you want, you work on being your best self, you detach from the outcome, and let the universe draw it towards you. You are the energy magnet, whereas the masculine energy is the one that's actually going out there and creating things and making things happen. And you know what? I can honestly say to you, if there is something that is supposed to happen for you, or there is a specific person or relationship that's set to come onto your path, it will happen. The universe will make sure it happens. So you don't need to worry about it. You don't need to worry about, doing, extra things or standing on your head or doing backflips or whatever it is that you feel like you might need to do in order to get that person's attention. You just need to be your best version and trust that actually, if it's supposed to be yours, it'll come. And if it's not, it's only because there's something better is waiting for you. The last part, and Chester did say it last but not least, save your sexual energy. So that means not necessarily saving it for marriage. That's not what he's saying, but save it until you have built a concrete foundation with somebody. Build a connection, strengthen the connection, strengthen the bond that you have, and then start to get sexual. And he says that you will not regret your decision. If you focus on really building that strength of bond with someone before you start with the sexual interactions, he has said that there's a stronger chance of fireworks happening. He's not giving me a timeline. I know that all of you will be wondering, is that 3 dates, 30 dates, 3 months, 3 years? He's not telling me. You need to be the judge of that. But don't make it the focus, and don't be letting things get too hot too quickly. I know it's not always easy, but save it and it will serve you better. It will be better. It will be more magnetic. It will be more exciting for you if you focus on building the foundation first, strengthen that bond, and then you can do everything that you want to do. I really hope that you've enjoyed that. I hope that it has helped you on your quest for love, and I hope that you can really put that into good use, especially like the being the feminine energy and letting things come to you, or being the masculine energy and going out and chasing things and making things happen. It's a really strange dynamic, I think, for a lot of us, and it can be hard to trust the universe. I speak from experience. I have all of these gifts, and yet it still is hard for me to detach and just trust the universe sometimes. But as a feminine energy, I know that actually the universe, and because I've seen it in my path so many times already in my life, the universe will bring the right things to us. We only need to tell it what we want, and it will make sure that the right things come towards us. So don't be afraid that you're going to lose something. And if you are at that stage where you're gripping so hard because you're worried about losing it, try not to be. I know it's so much easier said than done, but try to focus on what it is that you need to heal within yourself that will help you let go of that a little bit easier. And trust that actually, if the universe is trying to take that away from you, then it was never supposed to be yours to begin with. There's something better. If you're looking for some free content and you want to get some help along your spiritual journey and form a deeper connection with yourself, check out the podcast. It is The Happy Psychic, and you can find that on Spotify and Apple. I also have my TikTok channel. I post a lot of short form content on there, including readings as well, and you can access that for free. If you're looking for more detailed, in-depth work, I do have a monthly subscription-based membership community, which is daily coaching, and I also do one-to-one coaching as well. Enjoy, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.